Alright, you guys. Today I'm going to show you how to make these amazing, delicious green chili chicken enchiladas. Alright, you're going to need about a pound of uncooked chicken. I've cubed mine up so it'll cook faster. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. I let mine soften in room temperature and cubed it up just again so it'll cook better. 2 cans of chopped green chilies. You can reduce this to 1 can. We just like to add 2. And 2 10-ounce cans of your favorite green chili enchilada sauce. I'm using this brand. It doesn't matter. Use whatever brand you like. You also need about a cup of cheese or more if you like extra cheese. Around 12, sometimes it makes a little more, of the 6-inch kind of fajita size tortillas, flour or corn. We use flour. And that's it. You can season your chicken a little bit if you want, but it gets a lot of flavor from that, so you don't need to. But you could do salt, pepper. I'm not doing salt because I figured it's going to get enough. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Spray a 13x9 or 3-quart glass baking dish with cooking spray. Go ahead and cook your chicken until it's no longer pink. You can add a little bit of like olive oil to help it cook if you want. And this is when if you're doing seasoning, this is when you'll want to do it. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of pepper and that's it. Because it's cubed, it actually cooks really fast. The original recipe called for chicken strips, but I didn't really like how those went into the enchiladas. So I started cubing mine and that worked better. And now I've actually moved on to where I will shred this up in my stand mixer before I move on to the next step. But you could just leave it cubed. I don't recommend the strips. I don't think it works as well. But the cubes do work. And I just did this by hand. These were boneless, skinless chicken breast. So while it's still hot, I just poured it in here and I'm just shredding it up. As you see, I still leave mine chunky because it's yummy. Put it all back into the hot pan. Now you're going to want to adjust the temperature to medium. You're going to add in your cream cheese and your green chilies. And again, the original recipe calls for 1, so if you want to do just 1, that's fine. We just think the flavor's so good, we love them so much, we like 2. And you do not need to drain the green chilies or anything. You just dump it all in. So you just keep stirring and mixing until all the cream cheese is completely melted. And I'm just going to warn you guys, while you're cooking this, it's going to smell so amazing that you're probably going to want to eat it. Just like this. This is what it's going to look like when it's just about ready. If awesome was a smell, it would probably be this. Just stick your nose close in, smell it, and you're welcome, because it's great. Okay, so now we've got our little greased 13x9 pan. We're going to start the process of putting this all together. So I've counted out 12 tortillas, like I said. Sometimes I make a little bit more, but that's about right. And I find that I can do mine in sets of 2, this way, all the way down. Here is my enchilada making hack. I know I want at least 12 and that it should make that. I know that from experience. So 6 and 6, and what I do is I scoop, I just do a spoonful on each tortilla, so I know every one of them has that amount. And then with what's left, I go ahead and divide it amongst the rest. And that way I'm not like ending up with big old fat enchiladas up here and little scrawny ones over here. Another hack is to enjoy some sort of show while you're doing this, because you know you need a little time for yourself. So I'm gonna watch some once.
Would you like to talk?
So as you can see, every enchilada has a nice little amount in there, and I still have this much left, so now I'm going to top them all off. Also, if you want to go ahead and take a bite of this, no one filming this cooking vlog will be judging you. Look at that. So after I was done, I rolled them all up. They kind of tuck themselves down in there so they stay nice and pretty. So at this point, if you don't want to cook them right now, stop. Don't pour the enchilada sauce on yet. Just leave them as is, cover them, and put them in the fridge. I've never frozen these, so I don't know if that would work. But I have made them the night before or the morning of, just to save time. and then all I have to do is pour on the sauce, sprinkle on some cheese, and bake them that night. But I am cooking mine right now, so you're gonna take your 2 cans of green chili enchilada sauce, whatever brand you like, and you are just going to pour it over the entire top of this. Then sprinkle with your cup of cheddar cheese. The original recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup. I use at least a whole cup, if not more. You do what you want. Alright, so now you are going to plop this bad boy into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. And here it is, still bubbling, fresh out of the oven. I would let this cool a lot, just because then the liquid sets up just a little, and it's easier to serve, and really yummy. Alright, you guys, so this is it dished out for the kids, but we left ours kind of whole so you can see what it looks like. Alright, here you can see inside. Yummy, 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 yummy.